All right, hi everyone, welcome to class. Get it? Get it? Welcome to class, because we're in class. So for today, we got a little bit of fun for you. We have a Tabata style circuit. We're gonna go through some different levels. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We got a little bit of upper, a little bit of lower, plenty of cardio, and a quick little finisher to finish things up. So with that being said, we're about to get warm. We're gonna begin with alternating lunges in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alternating lunges.
Oh, she's screaming at me today. So alternating lunges, take your time, figuring out what's gonna work for you today. Hopefully the reverb in the microphone isn't gonna go crazy. We'll see. We're gonna step back, a little bit safer for the knee, nice and tall, chest forward, eyes up, working the good posture. We are gonna hit the deck next. So locate your mat. If you're on a soft surface, you don't have to worry about that.
1.
Bring it on down.
Kneeling or elevated push-ups.
We have some kneeling or elevated push-ups. Again, taking your time, just getting warm, working through your range of motion. Depending on how you're feeling today, your level, you may want to think about using some elevation, be that a chair, be that a wall. You can use any of those options as you need them.
3, 2.
Very
1.
good. Staying down, we have a rotational plank next. If you are going from the knee position, you'll extend the top knee, rotate out, lead with the elbow, and then the hand. Full body, you can pivot on the feet. And again, elbow, then hand. We are going to stay down for a couple more rounds.
3, 2, 1.
Very good.
Mountain
Next up, we have a
climbers.
mountain climber. Bringing the knee in, pushing through the floor, using the heel of the hand to really drive through the floor. You never realize how warm it is in school until you start moving around in it. 10 more seconds here.
3, 2, 1.
Very good. Next up, we have groiners. So we're going to bring the foot up to the hand, sit into it. Looking to stretch out the inner thigh. You can touch the back knee down if you'd like. We sit through, we try to keep the chest up and the eyes forward. Really sinking into the stretch, taking an extra second if you have one side that's pretty tight.
3, 2.
Good, pop it up.
1. Jumping
Jumping
jacks.
jacks are next. So use your options. You can step out, you can skip these, or you can go the full jack. The person underneath your room is going to hate you. That's okay.
Three, 2, 1.
Very nice. Settle.
X squat.
We have an X squat next. Reaching down. Going to the knee, the shin, the foot, and then extending up. Raising up on the toes. Accentuating good posture here. Chest up, eyes forward. Full foot contact with the floor. Hopefully you're getting a little bit warmer here. Might open the window in a second.
3, 2.
Good. We're going to settle.
Agitators.
Hinge the hips a little bit and push the palms together. I want you to create pressure as you shimmy back and forth, engaging the middle. So bottom half, calm and cool. Upper half, shimmying. The more pressure you create, the more your middle is going to have to work to keep you stable.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Hip openers are next. Out to in. Bringing the hip through the range of motion. Like you're walking through some really tall grass or over a fence. Something like that. We're going to switch directions now. We're going to start in, work our way out. Trying to stay square to the front of the room as you move the hip through its range of motion.
3, 2,
Good. We're going to go laterally now.
Highs
We have a
man.
1, 2, 3 step, side to side. You can start a little bit slower. And as you get comfortable with the movement pattern, you can start to pick it up. And start to pick it up. And start to pick it up. You do not have to do this quickly. You don't even have to do the movement pattern, really. Just be moving. Almost through the warm-up.
2, 1.
Good. We got a little jog now.
Spot.
Pump the arms. We're going to play with this one as we go through. Let's go knees out. Like you're running through some monster tires. You'll see some of these later. Let's go heels up. Final 10 seconds here. You'll see these later too.
3, 2, 1.
Good. Breathe, settle. Gonna open the window real quick. Woo. Okay, so hopefully you're a little bit warmer. We have round 1 coming up. Tabata style movements, all body weight for today. We're gonna level it up as we go along, 20 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'm gonna show the different levels as we go through. Don't feel like you have to go there. If level 1 is your meat and potatoes for today, use that. If you're trying to go balls to the walls, really bring it, go for that. I'll be showing each of the levels as we go along, but you are not required to come along with me. At the bottom of each round, I'll give you a little bit of time to take some water. But for right now, we're going to get started in our first round. Going back to jacks, beginning with our standard jack in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Jacks power, jacks air, jacks.
20 seconds on. So again, think about your options, your step out, your skip, or your full jack.
3.
We are going to play with
2,
this one.
1.
Coming right up. Level 2, we have a power jack. So power jack, we're down and out, in and up, or
3,
stay low.
2, 1.
So
Jacks
this one,
power,
a little bit
jacks air,
slower,
jacks.
a little bit lower. Focusing on the power aspect instead of the quick moving cardio aspect. We'll get back to that very soon though. One really nice option here is
3,
the step out.
2, 1. Rest.
Good, breathe. Last but not least, we have an air jack. So this one, 2 different ways to do it. You can do 2 standards and then 1 little explosion.
1.
Or
Jacks power, jacks
you can
air, jacks.
explode out. So an air jack, little star. Another way, come out like this, make a little superstar. Now, if that's a little much, level it. 2
3,
regular jacks,
2,
and
1.
1 big one.
Rest.
That's 3 down. 3 to go, we're back to the top. Back to our regular jack. See if you can pick it up here.
3, 2, 1. Jacks power, jacks air, jacks.
So now we're definitely warmer. We're starting to bring it. Heating everything up, picking up on speed. 5 seconds here.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Very nice. Back to the power coming up next. As a reminder, if that level 1 is your thing for today,
3,
use that. Stay
2,
there.
1.
Otherwise,
Jacks power,
come with
jacks
us.
air, jacks.
First way to do this one, our step out. Second way, in and up. Third way, stay low. 10 more seconds on this one. Keeping the chest forward and the eyes up.
1. Rest.
What I mean by that, don't hunch. I'll talk more about that as we go forward. Last but not least, our
3,
air jacks.
2, 1. Jacks power, jacks air, jacks.
Now, if you are going airborne, land softly, don't break the floor. Nice and soft landing, like a cat. We sink down in the legs. We sit to absorb the impact.
3,
Last one.
2, 1. Rest.
Woo. Breathe. Grab some water, you got a minute. Round 1 in the books. See if we can create a little flow here. That one window just wasn't enough. In round 2, we're sticking with the lower half. We have curtsy lunges, we have power skaters, and then we're going to add a touch. So round 1 is going to be non-impact, side to side. You control how intense that is by how low you go and how wide out the leg goes. After that, we go to the power skater. You can add a hop or a very wide step, and then with the touch. Getting ready. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Curtsy lunge power skater at touch.
So stepping side to side here. Control it. This one you do not need to rush. We don't rush lunges. A lot of moving parts, knees, hips, anything like that. If you have any part that's acting up,
1.
take a look at the modifications next time we go through. Next up, power skater, side to side. If that first level is working for you,
2,
take that.
1. Curtsy lunge power skater at touch.
So this one can be a wide step. You don't have to leave the ground. It is deep, but it can be slow. The deeper you go, the more you're activating. If you want some power here,
2,
you can get out or you can get up.
Rest.
Last but not least, same thing, add a touch. We're going to touch to the knee, the shin, the foot, or the floor.
3,
Really working on the depth.
1. Curtsy lunge power skater at touch.
Now, fight to keep a flat back so that we're not bending over. I don't want you looking behind you as you go down for the touch. Keep the eyes forward, 3 to 6 feet.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo. Very nice. Back to the top. With that curtsy lunge, if the lower back is barking,
3,
take some
2,
depth out.
1.
Don't step so far
Curtsy lunge power
behind.
skater at touch.
You can sink down with a pretty close step. The other thing, really use the belly. Tighten that up
3, 2,
to let that take
1.
some of the brunt of the work away from the lower back. Going back to our power skater. Now, if you want to have some fun with this and you have some space for it,
1.
you can make
Curtsy
this
lunge power skater at touch.
a movement type move. Going side to side, adding some distance to it. Little puddle jumpers, we call them.
3, 2, 1.
Very nice.
Rest.
Now we add the touch. If you can keep the movement and the touch, you're a wild child.
3, 2, 1. Curtsy lunge power skater at touch.
Keep the eyes forward, not looking behind us. Anytime you need it, take the jump out, keep the step.
3, 2, 1.
Very nice.
Rest.
2 rounds down, just like that. Next one, I know you're gonna love. If you're using elevation for your upper body movements, a chair. A chair can be good for this. However, I do recommend that you keep the chair against a wall. That way, you don't push and fall. So if you are using elevation for your burpee, keep that chair handy, keep it ready to roll. Put it against something so that you have something to push against. Leverage. So we have 3 levels here. Naturally, the first one will be non-impact. We're going to walk out. So we'll be down, out, in, and up. On the floor, using elevation. For elevation, you could even just use the wall.
1.
Here we go.
Walk up burpee squat thrust burpee.
Out, I'm in, I'm up. From the floor, out, in, and up. Very important there. Use the squat to begin and end the movement.
2, 1. Rest.
Very nice. Next up, we have a thruster. This is just the bottom half of your burpee. We stay low. We're gonna have a reset here.
2,
So I stay down,
Walk up,
I'm
burpees,
out,
squat,
I'm
thrust,
in.
burpee.
I stay low. Out in, I reset. At the bottom, my chest is forward, my eyes are up. If you're using that elevation, same idea. I'm in a quarter range squat the whole time.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Now we go for the whole thing. Your full burpee, with or without push-up. That's your choice.
3, 2, 1.
Let's go.
Walk up, burpee, squat, thrust, burpee.
Notice the squat to begin and end. If you're starting here with that curled back, I encourage you to reconsider with the beginning of the squat, and then squatting to bring yourself
3,
back to the top.
2, 1. Rest.
Very nice. Take a breath. Back to the top here, back to our walkout. Now again, if you are one of those people that really wants to bring it right here, right now, do
Walk
it.
up, burpee, squat, thrust, burpee.
No complaints on my end. If you're looking for a little extra rest though, a little extra recovery, you can go a little bit slower. You can take your time, catch your breath, reset, and come back in.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to our thruster. Don't forget about the reset in between each thrust.
3,
Staying low.
2, 1. Walk up, burpee, squat, thrust, burpee.
This is one of our power type movements. It is a strength movement that we're doing quickly. So it's important to get your breath
3,
to be helping you instead of hurting you.
1. Rest.
What I mean by that, don't hold your breath. And don't hyperventilate.
3.
Burpees are next. Last time we'll see these.
Walk up, burpee, squat, thrust, burpee.
For now. Begin and end with the squat. Proud chest, eyes up, using elevation as needed. Last one right here.
3,
Bring it.
2, 1. Rest.
Very nice. Little breath. Water. Don't look now. Already a good chunk of the way through. Pardon me. In round 4 already? Wow, just like that. So round 4, we got fast feet, high knees, and pendulum swings. Now the pendulum swings are an interesting one. Take that one slowly at first. And then once you get the hang of it, let it flow. 10 seconds to prepare. We're gonna start with fast feet. Little foot fires. Staying quick.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Fast feet, high knees, pendulum swings.
20 seconds here. Keep them moving. Doesn't have to be pretty, but I want it to keep going. Check your surroundings. Make sure you don't trip on anything, slip on anything,
3,
kick a desk.
2, 1.
Very
Rest.
nice. Part 2, high knees. This can be a high knee march. It can be a high knee run. That's up to you.
3, 2, 1. Fast feet, high knees, pendulum swings.
Now, depending on if you're doing the high knee march or the run, I still want you to consider the tilt of your body. Just a 10-degree tilt, something very slight. We're not all the way down here, but that can help
3,
encourage the core to stay engaged.
1. Rest.
Next up, we have pendulum swings, side to side skips.
3,
I want you to keep your foot
1.
out of the way.
Fast feet, high knees.
So it's just a
pendulum
little
swings.
side to side action. As you get comfortable with it, you can start to add speed. And once you start to add speed, add a little arm action. This one's silly, but it's fun. So I don't care.
3, 2, 1.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Back to the top of the foot fires.
3, 2.
Here we
One.
go.
Fast feet, high knees, pendulum swings.
Can you move the feet in and out? Can you make a little pattern? Can you have fun with it? 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Back to our high knees. Your march, your run. If you have some space for it, you can go back and forth.
3,
Might as well.
2, 1. Fast feet, high knees, pendulum swings.
Might as well make every neighbor and every person underneath you upset, right? Keep breathing. Keep the arms pumping.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Very nice. Pendulum swings to wrap this one up.
3, 2,
Side to side.
1. Fast feet, high knees, pendulum swings.
Now again, these are options. If you really like one of them and you want to do that one instead. If you hate the pendulum swings, don't do them. 5 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Very nice. This next one, we have options all over the place. You can stay upright. You can stay on the floor. You can mix upright and on the floor. We have mountain climbers. We have hamstring curls, and we have donkey kicks. Oh, you're gonna love them. You are gonna love them. I'm gonna show the standing options first, and then I'll show the lower options. If you want to come with me, feel free. If you know what you're doing, you don't need to listen to me. Do your thing. We're gonna begin in 5, 3, 2, and 1. Mountain climbers.
Mountain climbers, hamstring curls, donkey kicks.
So if you're standing, if you're with me, climb the mountain. This isn't a walk in the park. I want you bringing side to side as you are going through. Working the obliques, keeping the side body tight,
3,
squeezing the wing muscle.
1. Rest.
Very nice. Hamstring curls are next. I don't know how to tie my shoes.
3, 2,
Going
1.
side to side here.
Mountain climbers, hamstring curls, donkey kicks.
So I want you to kick your butt. There's a little pause in the middle as we switch from side to side. Think of it as a little boxer's weave. Not the only boxing we'll be doing today. You'll see. Kick it
3,
hard.
2, 1.
Very nice.
Rest.
Now this one takes a little bit of skill. This next one is a jump. So as you
2,
go through
1.
side to side,
Mountain climbers,
It's a hop.
hamstring curls, donkey
if
kicks.
you're real comfortable with that, you can go with the 2. But I want a little bit of power here. If you're not comfortable with that, stick with the side to side kick. If you're real comfortable with that, bring them both.
3, 2, 1.
Woo.
Rest.
I'm going down to the floor. I invite you to come with me, but you're not required to. Do your thing.
3, 2,
Mountain climbers.
1. Mountain climbers, hamstring curls, donkey kicks.
Push your palms through the floor. Extend the arms. And breathe.
3, 2, 1.
Next up, hamstring curls on the floor. Similar idea. Here, we're going side to side from
3,
our mountain climber
2,
position,
1.
kicking our butt.
Mountain climbers, hamstring curls, donkey kicks.
Start to engage some power out of the glutes. If your floor is slippery, be aware of that. You'll need to know that for the next round.
3, 2, 1.
Because next round, we have those donkey kicks. You have the 1 foot option at a time. You have the 2 foot option.
3,
1 foot looks like this.
1. Mountain climbers, hamstring curls, donkey kicks.
So use the power that you have, standing or on the floor. If you got more than that, go both.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Very nice. We're getting there. A little bit of air, a little bit of water. Next round, we're back to some control. We have lunges with a high pull, well, with a pull down, you could say. Then we're gonna go 2 quick and 1 slow lunge. And then we're gonna have an alternating lunge jump with the arms. So take your time, pick the option that's right for you. Less impact could be a great option for you right now. We got about 10 seconds to prepare. We're starting with the alternating reverse lunge, stepping back with the pull.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Alternating reverse lunge, pull down 2 quick and hold lunge, alternating lunge jump.
So think of this as a nice controlled active recovery. We're not rushing. We're taking our time. The knee stays over the ankle, tracking over the toe. My
3,
body stays
2,
in line
1.
with my center of gravity. In the next round, we're going to go 2 quick lunges. 1, 2. On the third one, we pause
3,
for a second.
2.
So again, 1,
Alternating
2,
reverse lunge, pull down
pause.
2 quick and
1,
hold lunge,
2,
alternating
pause.
lunge jump.
Now, if this does not jive with you, keep it as a little speed skier. You can keep moving
3, 2,
without that pause.
1. Rest.
Very good. Last but not least, we have the lunge jump. Fighting to stay low if you can. So again, that speed skater or that speed
1.
skier, great option here.
Reverse lunge, pull down 2 quick and hold lunge, alternating lunge jump.
I wrote that way too long. Here, can you stay low? How low can you stay? It's a very quick switch.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
They're warm. We're back to the alternating reverse with the lunge pull.
3, 2, 1.
Stepping back.
Alternating reverse lunge, pull down 2 quick and hold lunge, alternating lunge jump.
As I come through, I'm engaging the middle of my shoulder blades, pinching them together. The lunge itself, taking my time, taking depth out as
1.
needed.
Rest.
Quick, quick, slow.
3, 2, 1.
Too quick.
Alternating reverse lunge, pull
One
down
low
2
hold.
quick and hold lunge, alternating lunge jump.
Don't fall. You can make these as high up or as low down as you want.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Almost there. Back to the lunge jump. Staying low. Step them back if you need it.
1. Alternating reverse lunge, pull down 2 quick and hold lunge, alternating lunge jump.
As you need it. Non-impact. Looks very low. Very controlled. None of the impact. Do be sure to push out of the front and back
3,
foot.
2,
Not just one leg working at a time.
Rest.
Good. Breathe. Little cardio burst coming up. You know, I never thought my classroom was hot until today. Next round, we're gonna get a little boxer in us. So we have some alternating high and low punches. We're gonna add a squat, and then we'll add a little jump to it. As always, keep it within your means. Make it work for you. With the high-low punch, little jabs. We're down, we're up. You can make it a star if you like to get dancy with it. Make it yours, have fun with it. We're gonna begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Alternating high-low punches, add squat jump, 180 jump turn punches.
Stick to one side here. And the next round, we'll go to the other side.
Three, 2, 1.
Good.
Rest.
That other hand in guard, right? Protecting our face. We're punching guys like Bruce Lee over here.
3, 2, 1.
We're up,
Alternating
we're
high-low
down.
punches, add squat jump, 180
You dodge,
jump turn
you
punches.
punch. You dodge and punch. You're constantly moving. Where are they going to hit you? How are they going to hit you if you can't stop moving? 5 seconds here.
3, 2, 1.
Very nice.
Rest.
Now we have the squat, right? So we've been doing a little dipping and dodging and ducking. Now we add a little squatting.
3, 2, 1.
Bring yourself up.
Alternating high-low punches, ab squat, jump, 180 jump, turn punches.
Well, I tell you, you should stop talking. But bring yourself up as you punch. So you're punching the guy on the floor, punching the guy in the sky. They're coming at you from all over. What are you going to do?
3.
You got to jump on these ones.
1. Rest.
There's a lot going on. At least they give you a 10-second rest in between. Hold on, guys.
3.
Be over
2,
soon.
1. Alternating high-low punches, ab squat, jump, 180 jump, turn punches.
Good. Don't lose that protective layer with the other fist, just in case these guys want to get in on the action.
Three, 2, 1. Rest.
The legs weren't fired up before, they are now. This time through, we add a 180-degree turn, either the turn or the jump turn.
2.
So I'm going to punch.
1.
So
Alternating
up,
high-low
I'm
punches,
down.
ab squat, jump,
Up,
180
down.
jump, turn punches.
Up, down. Now, if this is a quarter range turn for you, that's fine. I don't care. If this is a pivot,
3, 2.
that's fine too.
1.
Just move.
Rest.
If there's a version that works for you better, take that version. 5 seconds here.
3, 2, 1. Alternating high-low punches, ab squat, jump, 180 jump, turn punches.
The coordination is what gets in the way in this one. You'd think it'd be easy to punch people in every direction, but it's actually pretty hard.
3, 2, 1. Rest.
Woo. Guess what? We're in our last working set of the workout. We're almost there. Woo-hoo. This is another one. We're going to level up side by side. 2 standard, 2 medium, bring it all the way. If one of these works best for you, take that option. I can say it a million times, but I can't make you do it. So we're working one side at a time. We're going to begin with a forward and reverse lunge tap. Pick a side, that's your stable side. You go forward, you go back. The depth is your choice. We'll switch to the other side. We'll go into a power lunge. Then we'll go into some pogo. You love it. So pick your side right here, right now. Beginning in 3,
2, 1.
Walking back,
Lunge tap,
walking
power,
forward.
pogo.
As you need it, that tap in the middle for stability. If you don't need it, you can skip it. But I do ask that at the bottom of your squat, or your lunge rather, you have
3,
power in both
2,
sides. You're pushing
1.
out of both feet.
Rest.
And also, you're stable. If you're at the bottom and you're wiggling, get the stability first. Lunges are one that we don't rush.
2, 1. Forward back lunge tap, power knee pogo.
So your other side is the base leg in this round. Keep pressure in both feet.
Three, 2, 1.
Very nice. Back to your original side. We got a power knee coming up. We're going to stick on that side, and we're going to be in a quarter range squat.
3,
As
2,
we go through,
1.
let's power the
Forward
knee.
back lunge tap, power knee pogo.
So I want you to imagine you have your favorite breakable object. Maybe it's a chair. Maybe it's a stick. Maybe it's not a child. We would never say that. Ever, ever, ever. But imagine you're just bashing them.
3,
Bashing them.
2, 1. Rest.
Hopefully no administrators are looking at this. Gonna go to the other side now.
3, 2.
So
1.
again, quarter range squat.
Forward back lunge tap,
That
power
plant
knee
leg
pogo.
is getting constant work here. It's bouncing, it's maintaining stability. The faster you go, the more it has to work. The lower you go, the harder it has to work. So you can go for reps, you can go for depth here.
2,
A lot of power.
Rest.
Back to your original side. We got pogo. Similar, except all that power that we did reps with is now going to come up.
Forward back lunge tap power knee pogo.
So just like your own personal pogo stick, we're up and down. We're springing off that leg, powering up. If you want, don't go airborne. Come up on the toe, come back down, control the release.
1. Rest.
Other side. You're almost there. You can taste it. You can smell it. You can see it.
3, 2, 1.
Powering up.
Forward back lunge tap power knee pogo.
Where's your power? What do you got? Do you have some height today? 5 more seconds.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent. So good news. You made it through the working set. Great job. Even better news. We have 4.5 minutes before the end. That's sweet. Good news on top of even all that good news. It's one last time through. One of each. Some of them we level up. Some of them we keep. Always make it yours. We're going to start at the beginning. Back with the power jack. Down and out, in and together. Stay below. Go in and out, or out and down, in and up. Take your pick. Make it a regular old jack if you want it. You got 10 seconds to prepare. There is no rest in this last round. We go from one to the next to the next to the next till it's over. 4-minute challenge. Power jacks, here we go. Can you stay low? Oh, you're animals. I love it. 15 seconds to go. Oh yeah, I forgot. Oh, these ones are 30 seconds, not 20 anymore. Oops.
Three, 2.
Side to side in the skater hop.
Skater.
No rest. We keep moving. So your curtsy lunge, that's your option here, non-impact. You can really bring this out with that jump at height, at distance. Take your pick there, or go for depth. That's cool too. Locate your mat though, because that's where we're going next. You know what's coming.
3, 2.
Your burpee.
Burpee.
Down, out, in and up. Squat to begin and end. Keep breathing. Last one.
3, 2.
Next up, we got some wacky jacks. The idea of our pendulum. Coming side to side. You're doing some jumping jacks. They look kind of funny though. It's almost like a mid-step break, right? So it's supposed to make things easier. You can get the knees really far up if you want to.
3, 2, 1.
Butt kickers are next. Use your power. Go for that donkey kick if you want. Halfway. Anytime you need it. Break down. Going into our 2 quick, 1 slow and low.
2, 1.
1, 2. On the third one, we stop. Put the brakes. Put the brakes. Hold that. Get some stability. Keep the gaze forward. The lower you go, the harder it'll be. Step them back if you need to. Last one here.
3, 2, 1.
High-low
High-low
punches
with squat jump.
with the squat. She'll let us know halfway. We'll change sides. Get ready for that switch. And there it is. As you need it, take that quick breath and reset, then bounce back in.
3, 2.
Last but not least, pogo.
Pogo.
Powering up, one side at a time. 15 seconds here. Then we switch it around. I know you don't got too much power left, but see what you got right here, right now. Switch sides. Final 10 seconds.
3, 2, 1. Your timer is complete.
You did it. Fantastic job. Amazing. I commend you. Thank you so much for joining us. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And until then, we'll see you next time.